This is the eHealth Radio Network, your source for health advice on demand. And now your host, Eric Michaels.
Thanks for joining us once again here on the eHealth Radio Network. This is your host, Eric Michaels. eHealth Radio gives you the most current health information, news, and advice featuring some of the leading innovators in healthcare and wellness who are changing healthcare as we know it. For more eHealth Radio reports, we invite you to visit our main radio channel site at eHealthRadioNetwork.com. Today we're speaking with Porsha Vogt, owner and president of Golden Care, that provides seniors, post-surgical patients, and those in need of assistance due to a debilitating diagnosis with in-home care. Golden Care believes that everyone should have the right to live in their home for as long as they can. Porsha, thanks for joining us here today on eHealth Radio.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And it is certainly our pleasure. Looking forward to hearing all the details here on Golden Care today. So for starters, what are some of the telltale signs to look for when visiting your parents who may need care in their homes?
Yeah, there's many different signs. Some of the most obvious ones are dirty dishes that have been piling up, and maybe they've been supposed to be taking medication and that's been left out, and expired foods. Other ones are poor hygiene, and maybe they've had the same clothes on with, the soiled clothing on it. So, that's just a few, but unopened mail as well, unpaid bills.
Certainly some helpful information there, and really appreciate your bringing focus to what we should be, or some of the signs we should be looking for in those regards. I'd be curious, do you have adult children that call you in crisis mode that have come to town to visit a parent and are shocked to find their parents needing urgent and immediate help? Talk to us about that.
Yes, we definitely do. Like most parents, they're kind of suffering silently. They want to keep it from their children that they do need assistance or they do need additional help. And so when adult children or the children go and visit their parents or loved ones, and it might have been a couple months or so, they realize, oh my gosh, they need help. So yes, it comes up all the time. And a lot of the children it's an awkward conversation, so they kind of feel guilty, about hiring help or asking their parents if they need help because they feel like they should be the caregivers themselves.
And taking that further, do you ever deal with adult children who do not know how to have the conversation with their parents when it is obviously time to call for an in-home care service? What do you do in these cases, and how do you deal with the guilt of not taking care of your loved one yourself?
We definitely have, children come to us, and they want to know how to start the conversation. And really, you just got to be, open the conversation with dignity and respect. Sometimes you just got to say, I've noticed things seem to take more energy and time these days. I'd like to help. Let's talk about some options that you might like, and just kind of sit down and kind of rip off the Band-Aid and start the conversation. The trust issue comes up, or the guilty issue comes up all the time. You just really got to put that aside and say, I'm not going to be the caregiver because time is precious with my mom and dad or loved one, and I want the time that I spend with them enjoyable and hanging out and not having to be taking care of them all the time.
I'm sure you certainly see a lot in the space and really appreciate these examples so far to be of help. Today we're speaking with Porsha Vogt, owner and president of Golden Care, that provides seniors, post-surgical patients, and those in need of assistance due to a debilitating diagnosis with in-home care, here on eHealth Radio's Health News and Health Care channels, a part of the eHealth Radio Network. Now, Porsha, can you refer your clients to other professionals for additional help? For example, medication management, hospice agencies, concierge care managers, or RNs. Do you do this?
Yes. As you know, it's people that go into this or they're looking for help. It's really the first time that they've been doing this. So it's very confusing. It's overwhelming at times. So we try to be a one-stop shop where we partner ourselves with tons of different resources. A lot of people don't realize that there are insurance policies out there that do provide supplemental income towards our care. We partner with them, as you said, hospice agencies and home health agencies and There's a nonprofit organization called Southern Caregiver Resource that we are also partner with, that provides supplemental income as well towards our care. So, really, if we can't help or if, seniors can't afford our services, we try to refer them to someone that can help.
And that certainly is an added bonus to already what you offer in the space and service. Now, what do you do when it is no longer safe for a client of yours to live in their own home? Perhaps they are wandering or an elopement risk.
It does happen. And another part of our services we do is it's a free referral service to different retirement communities. So it's kind of an undaunting task in San Diego. There's over 700 different retirement communities, whether it's independent living, assisted living, memory care, or skilled nursing facilities. So what we do is we work with the families and take in their, budget and where they want to be territory-wise, and, if there's any dietary restrictions, if they're more social, less social, and drill that down to 3 communities that we go and tour with them and help them find the perfect fit. But it's completely free to the families.
Porsha, we certainly appreciate what you do through Golden Care and what you do in the space. Much appreciated. And as we conclude today, any closing thoughts, a takeaway, anything else you'd like to add along the lines of our conversation today?
Just make sure if you do know someone that's getting older or that needs assistance that you periodically go and check in on them. And if you're not physically able to, maybe a neighbor can go and just make sure that they're doing okay and that there are different resources out there. And if you have any questions, call Golden Care and we can refer you to the right spot.
And of course, being in contact, where's the best place online to get further details and to get all of your contact information all in one place?
Yeah, of course. So www.getgoldencare.com is our website, and that will have all of our, our phone number on there, our address, and then our business phone number is 760-828-5201.
Easy enough. Again, Porsha, all the best, and thanks for joining us here today on eHealth Radio. Much appreciated.
Okay, thank you, Eric. Thanks for having me.
And you're more than welcome. We've been speaking with Porsha Vogt, owner and president of Golden Care, that provides seniors, post-surgical patients, and those in need of assistance due to a debilitating diagnosis with in-home care. And for all the details and for contact, simply visit getgoldencare.com. And again, this has been your host, Eric Michaels, and we do thank you for your continued support of the eHealth Radio Network. Join us again soon for another episode that will help further expand your knowledge on those things that are important to your health and wellness. For more eHealth Radio reports, we invite you to visit our main radio channel site at eHealthRadioNetwork.com. And as always, we do thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in to the eHealth Radio Network. For more information or to subscribe to this podcast, visit eHealthRadioNetwork.com.